Welcome back everyone. Today I have another video for Captain Kid. This time I wanted to try a film version. The reason behind this is because when we were away in our trip on the regional, we were messing around and we're saying like, hey, maybe Kid with like the film cards could be actually decent. And the deck didn't sound that bad. And I wanted to try it out. I think the fact that you could play like multiple cards and complement that with the leader being able to attack twice is really good. Like it forces the opponent into a spot where they have to try to go for game or deal with everything else, or you're just gonna kill them in one turn with the leader and the excess cards that you have. And the idea sounds very good. In practice, I think is decent. You're gonna see some good games, but I think it's missing. This is a good first start of the deck. But I think it can be improved upon what I have here. This is just like the first draft that I did. I was just thinking what could work and what couldn't work. I think the X-Drake in this format is just way too important to not play him. I think Law, upon further inspection, I think you clock too many with too many of these cards in hand. So maybe a 3-3 split should be better. And you could play more 2K counters for that. I think Bartolomeo was okay, but it wasn't like that, like back-breaking. So if you don't have the card, it's a promo card. It's just, if you don't have it, you can replace it with something else. Hopefully another foam card, at least to film the gap, so you have enough targets for the Nami to be viable. But more 2K counters, something like an ISO could be really good. I would recommend too that you could play that one. Just so you have some more counter power in the deck, and so that way you can protect your cards better, and you don't have to pitch all your hand just to be able to save something. I think that could be probably better where it is. This probably is the better list. Something like that. Like you can still improve based on what you play. I just only play a couple of games. I didn't have enough time to play too many. It was fun. It was good. It was decent. It had a little bit of trouble against removal, like mass removal, because you are playing 2 cards per turn, and if they remove the 2 cards on the same turn, it's gonna be really difficult to come back from that, because you're spending a lot of energy and a lot of resources to try to build a board, and if they're just gonna be able to just answer it both at the same time, it's difficult. But besides that, I think just the leader with the extra help does like get there most of the time. There's an argument to play like Paradise Waterfall, but yeah, I mean the deck is very decent, and I like it. It was fun. If you're interested in a deck type like this, I would recommend playing it. Why not? It seems really cool. It seems really fun, and yeah, that's all I have. Let's go see some gameplay of what I have for today. Right, and we're gonna keep because we have a double drop eventually. This hand is just very good. Gordon, it's annoying for sure. I think I should play the blocker first and see how what's my opponent doing, and then we'll work based on that. Okay, that's an annoying card for sure. I'm thinking I'm gonna play the Nami though, and force him to use the Gordon and the Robin to remove her, and then she might just give me another card as value here. And then eventually I'm gonna do the Law to swap and get another Nami next turn. So that's the plan. Let's see if it works. If you have combos out of this one, it would be amazing. Let's get a card. Let's get the Luffy, and then let him go. Luffy can be played with Nami, or Luffy can be played with Law. Like, I mean, Nami can just be played many different ways here. He has the Vista for the removal, and then I assume he's gonna use Gordon. That's very good. I mean, it's bad that I have to combo here, but it's fine. I'm able to remove this one next turn for sure. And I'm still gonna be able to develop maybe like a Bonnie into. We'll see what happens here. I'm gonna take that one. Here. Oh, that's perfect. Well, let's see what he does. Let's see if he maybe outcombos that one. No, he didn't. So then, let's just play another Nami then, in that case. Let's get some value there. And let's play a Bonnie, so I can have some value next turn after that. Yeah, I can just combo 5Ks on that one because I have been getting extra cards, so that's how you use the extra cards that you have here. Well, no reason to keep a Drake here in this hand. I want to play my Luffy's. That doesn't deal damage. Oh, that does, no. I can combo out here because, I mean, I'm gonna replenish my hand here with these 2 cards here. So there is no reason to take damage when I don't have to. Here, I'll attack here. Use action. Get the Drake. Oh wait, I can only get film cards. My bad. And then I could play the... No, I'm gonna play the this other guy. I'm gonna get the Apple because it's a 2K counter. I'm gonna play Law, use the effect to... Nope. I can play a Bonnie, I guess. Get some Pong Gibson here. I mean, I was gonna get the Pong Gibson, but whatever. Let's attack the Nami, because then he has to attack the Bonnie with the Zoro. And I assume he has enough counter power to outcombo the Zoro. So there is no reason to like do that. Here, I do want to protect my Nami. And if he attacks with the Zoro, then yeah, that's fine. And here, as I was saying, I just need to generate enough pressure here. Oh, lovely. That's great. Okay, how much energy do I need? I'm gonna attack for 6, because then I don't need to... Yeah, exactly. And then I can attack for 7 here. And I can play my my Luffy now. He has a jet pistol? Okay. Luffy plus Zoro. And then he has to attack my battle cards here. Or just probably lose to my leader at some point. And then if he wants to attack my Law, then it's easier to defend. And I mean, it depends on what he does, but I feel confident right now. I should be able to win. He got a Gum Gum jet pistol, so that gets rid of my Zoro, I assume. But I still should be fine. Oh, okay, so he's gonna KO my Luffy. That makes sense, yeah. Now I don't have the Bartolomeo play anymore. But it's gonna be a race here at the end. He has to deal me the last couple of damage, and I have to just be able to defend the enough. But he only has 3 cards in hand, so it should be fairly easy to stretch the finish line here. And the Bartolomeo is gonna allow me to untap the Zoro, so that's gonna be really good. So he's gonna deal with the Zoro, yeah, with the Law, which is fine. I was accounting for that. And this one is going to deal me 1 damage, which again, I was accounting for that. And here, I'll draw... Ooh, almost end the turn there. Here, I'm going to attack for 7 here. And then I'm going to attack for 7 here. It doesn't matter. What matters here is that I play my Bartolomeo. In a turn, use ability, untap my Zoro, and then just have to survive this turn. It is the only thing that needs to happen. That's not enough to survive next turn. He's gonna use the leader ability here. I just have to not lose to... I cannot lose the board that I have if I want to go for game next turn. I could also play one more turn of defense. It seems like it's possible. If I attack the... Well, let's see what he does. Here. If I attack 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 9, 9. It should be enough, I think. Close game. And then 9, 9, and he has to have another 2k here. Here. Attack with this one. Okay, yeah, he didn't have enough. Yeah. That's just the deck. That's just the leader in general. He's able to just get out of these situations. Okay, and we're gonna play against Wybeer. This hand is good because it has the Bonnie into Nami to search, so that's pretty good. And I get a 2k counter here because it's gonna be good to out combo the leader early on. But if he has attacking the Bonnie, that's pretty good for me. Oh, he's playing this version. I think we're gonna need some extra cards here to be able to put the pressure, and I don't want to get him to 0 life super quickly because they want to take their life aggressively, so I don't mind just waiting a little bit. And I do want to combo aggressively because my opponent does want to try to get a advantage that way, and I want to set up the Frankie, I think. I'm going to attack and use the Nami as a blocker. Just get some more value here. And then just deploy the Frankie. Again, I just don't want to put him too early into like high life total. Like low life total. Eventually I'm going to be able to attack 12-12. I just need to be able to defend the leader a little bit and just get value that way. And if he wants to attack my Nami, he's not attacking my life. And then the boat is going to get less like value that way, right? Here, I definitely want to out-combo this one. And the leader, I have to take the leader. But that's fine. The Nami is going to refill me a little bit here. And the Marco, I'm just going to force some cards out of my opponent. I'm going to play the X-Drake. That's the whole reason I did this play. Here, I do want to force 2Ks out of my opponent. They don't usually play that many 2Ks, so that's fine just to get rid of some cards out of my opponent here. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna do the extra at the end of all of this. So that's 5 energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2. Okay, that's perfect. So I'm gonna do Kit here because they're gonna go to 2 anyway. So again, I'm not gonna prompt the leader if it's not necessary. And perfect here, I can attack the Marco instead of the Atmos. He wants to get rid of extra copies of the Moby Dick. That's pretty fine with me. If he wants to keep pitching cards, that's perfect. And then I'll do the Drake, get rid of that one, and just try to mitigate the damage a little bit that way. Now we have a full board, and they still haven't been able to use the Moby Dick as they want to. So that's why we have to play that way. Here, I definitely want to call combo because, again, the main thing about this deck is that they want to poke you early on, and if you deny it as much value out of this deck as possible, it's going to be very good for you. And here, they're going to have to start giving me cards, extra cards here, or they're going to have to give me more than 2 2Ks. They don't. Okay. And if they don't, then I can attack the Marco super easily here. And I can get more value out of the Nami that way. You see? There, exactly. They don't want to do that. But now I attack for 6 because they don't have too many cards in hand. They have too many cards untapped. And I just don't want to waste my energy that way. Keep using my Nami to get resources. Ooh, that Luffy might be really good later on. Yeah, I'm going to take the Luffy. It's going to be a good blocker. And it's going to take more cards out of my opponent. That's all I'm trying to do here. For energy, I'm just going to play the blocker. I'm going to give you an energy. Just so I can block another attack. And I feel like I'm going to win this matchup either way. Yeah, he might be able to clear these 2 cards. You know what? I'm going to block. Because I want him to attack with a Marco. So I can attack it. It's easier to attack the Marco than it is to attack the leader. If he wants to get rid of my Drake, he will have to do that. And I'm fine with that. Here, I'll attack the Marco. Because I eventually have to deal with them. If he wants to give me cards, that's perfect. Yeah, now I don't have to spend any energy doing that. Here. Then now I'm gonna play the Luffy into Nami and get some Nami action going. Let him go. Let's bluff Paradise Waterfall. Okay, so he's attacking my Nami. That's fine. She did get enough value now. We'll take this one. If he wants to attack with the Marcos, that's fine. He only has 3 cards in hand. Yeah, he's in a lock right now. Like I can just attack for 6s. Keep getting value out of my Nami. I didn't get anything here, but that's fine. Now I attack with this one. He has to block or give me more cards. Or use the Radical Beams. Which I assume he doesn't want to. I'm going to attack for 7. And I just have to defend my leader one more turn. Here, I'll play the this guy. Why not? I have enough cards in hand to defend my leader. Should be fine. In case he goes for my battle cards, I need to have more cards to represent the damage for him next turn. Hey, I don't know why he's not using the energy though. But I don't really need to represent too much, so I'm just gonna block that one. Okay, that's fine. If he has a rusher, he needs a specific kind of rusher here. And now he cannot win, because even if that's a rusher, that's not going to do anything. Yeah, that was a win in the end. I don't know, my opponent didn't do much during the whole game, so I feel like it was a missed opportunity for him. Okay, and we're gonna play against Ivankov. Ivankov, it should be a decent matchup. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna be able to play a lot of cards per turn, so that should give me like a lot of advantage here. Wow, he played everything off here, which is fine. I don't mind. It's like playing against Zoro, but I mean, a worse Zoro at that point. Oh, I drew a very good card here. Can play with my Brook. And then I don't have to... Oh, I thought I had less cards in hand. I don't know why. That's a healthy hand here. But these 1-drops don't do anything. I mean, they search for a lot of cards. He probably has the combo in hand, but... I mean, they don't really do anything. And I will take this one. And you just have to attack for 5 at this deck. I don't know why he discard 1 card, but that's fine. Don't really need to think about it. Oh, he goes to 3. Wow, that's really low against this deck. And then now I could play the Frankie, probably is best. Because it doesn't get bounced by whatever. And whatever gets bounced here, I could maybe play it back with the Law. That's my idea, at least. And then he does have to play the Ivankov combo here. Or else, I mean, that's good value for me. And he does need to keep up the 2, so he cannot even attack with this one. Yep, that's what I thought was going to happen. It's just this deck is too predictable at what he can do. And that's its main problem with the deck. It's just you can read every play that they're going to do, and it's just too easy to read. And you better have 5Ks here. I'm gonna take a damage. And I'm gonna be able to do everything here. Use action on this one, get this one back, get another card, and then try to defend with just battle. If he tries to attack by cards, it should be fine. If he wants to use the leader ability, the Luffy ability, try to deal me double strike. It's not gonna really work. I mean, that would be the worst plays that he can do. That is for sure. He does need to play more blockers, but then he doesn't use the Luffy here, so he doesn't get to bounce anything back to my hand, and that's fine with me. I guess he can KO my Brook. It's probably the only card that he can KO here in my board. Everything else, I mean, yeah, you can use the Piranhas. I don't. I don't really mind. No, I do want to use a force a 7K into that one for sure. No blocker. Let's do a Bartolomeo. No, that's okay. I don't want to have to out-combo the 7K somewhere else. That's why. But he might do a 10K into the Frankie. But next turn I'm going to play the Monkey D. Luffy, which is going to be really, really good. Not that simple though. If I can keep it, I'm gonna keep the Law. It's gonna be really good next turn also. And here I'm just gonna attack the leader because, I mean, it's easy. Get the Luffy. And I get 2 energy, so I guess we can do 777. No, we can do 677. Well, now I can KO the Luffy. Okay. I assume he doesn't have anything in hand because of that. Yeah. And then I'm just gonna play the Luffy. And he doesn't have enough attackers. He has to play his hand. It should be fine for me here. Okay, Mihawk is good. But I do have another one. That one is easy to save. Although it does cost me a blocker. But he only has 1 card in hand, because he cannot get the other one. So this should be game. He doesn't have any more blockers. Yeah, it's no way that he cannot combo out of this. The dual attack on the leader is just good enough. Yeah, blue's still a bad matchup for it's still, I mean, I don't think he did necessarily anything incorrect, but I just get to outclass you because I get to play a lot of cards for free. Alright, so for my final thoughts, I think the deck struggled a little bit against the removal, but it was still really good. I think there could be an argument to play the 8-drop on the deck still, because it's such a powerful card, and it still gives you like the tempo enough to do a variety of things. I just don't want to play too many high drops. I think the concept in general of the deck is to just be low to like be mid-range enough to where you deploy a bunch of units and then win the game with on the back of those units. Maybe more Pawn Gibsons could be better actually, so you can take control over the board, and then once you have the control of the board, then you win on the back of those cards. And having more defense for that reason could be much better. Yeah, that was the deck. That's all I have for today. Remember, if you have or you want to join the Discord community, we do have one there. We have and yeah, we have daily content trying to go in here. If that's all I have for today, thank you all for watching. Have a good day.